There's another layer to it for me. My father's the head coach, right? I've been answering questions about nepotism my entire adult life. None of that's new to me either.
That was offensive coordinator Brian Ferentz speaking to the media last week. The Iowa offense entered last Saturday's game dead last in the FBS when it comes to total offense. And while it's clear the offense needs to be better, there haven't been many obvious changes made to address that. And the lack of progress has made Brian Ferentz a main target of criticism. Here's what he had to say about that.
In this business, we all signed up for this. Okay, this is a results-driven business. It has been since the minute I entered it. None of this is a new phenomenon. Things that go on outside of this program never surprise nor shock me, ever. Because this is the world we live in, this is the life we chose. You have to get results, otherwise they will move on to people who will.
Jeff, I think this whole thing is so jarring because in his statement, he seems very aware of, the criticism that they have received, and he seems to acknowledge that it's fair. But yet, when asked if he was, thinking about making a change at quarterback in terms of going to Alex Padilla, when asked what the downside is, that he countered with what's the upside. So, what do you make of kind of this lack of self-awareness, but still somewhat self-awareness in the same situation?
Yeah, that's kind of the weird thing is when you listen to his comments, it's that he is shockingly self-aware in knowing, all right, I am the coach's kid. I must be held to a different standard. I also need to improve, but it's shockingly unaware in that over the past 12 games, the same offense has done the same thing, and there's been no substantive changes to make that difference. And naturally, Kirk Ferentz's offenses don't look at total yards as a necessary thing, but there are statistics that they look at. Time of possession, they're 112th. Rushing, they're 126th. Total first downs, they're 128th. There are only 131 teams. So the statistics that they do look at, they're really bad in. And it's just, again, it's shocking to know that they are bad at the things they want to be good at and still won't make changes. That's the thing that's shockingly self-unaware about those responses.
Yeah, definitely very confusing considering where they are in the season. Well, on the other side of the break, Jeff and I's alma maters went head-to-head in the 2022 edition of Farm Again. We'll break that down and what went wrong for the Cyclones when we come back.